I'm seeing flashes right here. As clear as we'll get. And those of you who have infrared cameras, when you're outside and not filming and you're looking around for UFOs, do you ever notice that you see really bright flashes and they're so quick that you're not really sure exactly where they're coming from? Well, I'm filming the exact area where I just saw 3 flashes. So if ever in this video, and I like saying it always before, if we see some signs of, oh jeez, damn. Tripod's not ready. Come on, Bruce. There we go. I want to see more than one. Oh, jeez. Which one do I follow, though? I guess that one. So you see how it starts, guys?
These are all captures from last night. At the same time, I'm seeing, see, that's new. Watch this. This type of light. It's elongated. I don't usually see those. Now let's talk about this one. If ever it was possible to see a satellite, it sure would not be bigger than that. Keep looking. Look up to the right. Always something going by. Always fun to capture them. Respect all flying vehicles, whether plane or UFO, and never ever point your light directly or even close to a flying object. Summer's on its way. Watch the spectacular interaction videos. 219, 220, 221 now. A lot of activity is going on around Earth, off of Earth. And look at this explosion seen very far away. You could actually see at the end of the arrow, look closely, an object appearing. It's an explosion. Something exploded in deep space, and with the infrared camera I was able to see it simultaneously. Coincidence or not, the other object, UFO, was flying by at the same time. And these possibly biological creatures, I mean, what else do you want them to be? All this is out there, my friends, and I'm capturing all these things right beside my house. I don't have to leave it to be able to see all these things going by. And listen, this is just over my house. What the heck do you want it to be with wings like that? By the way, this was a light, a regular spherical UFO light going by, oscillating, fizzing out like it usually does, and it closed up what looks like actually 2 wings or some type of capsule that closed up over top of it. It's ridiculous. People look for truth in the media. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you not to watch your favorite news like you've always done. But your local news or your favorite news is not going to show you this truth. And that is what is on the moon. We may never even know what is on the moon. Same shape as a string that's bending in the wind. You throw it up in the air before it falls down to the ground. This is debris or something around the moon. And why do I say the moon? Because I was looking at the moon when it went towards the moon. So these are objects spiraling out of control in space. Lots of debris. Why would there be debris around the moon? Is it all humans that made that debris? Or the people, which they still could be human, living inside of the moon. And if they're not living inside of the moon, then what the heck is this? Well, look at it two ways. This is a towering object right on the surface of the moon. There is absolutely no filtering here. You're looking at a straight up image with a telescope and a Nikon D850, a very beautiful image actually, along the Terminator line. So what's that object? Do you see how high that is off of the surface? A large white object. Everyone says there's chimney stacks on the moon. Well, that or a tower, right? It could be an exhaust coming out from the center of the moon, from the inside of the moon. It could be an entrance to the inside of the moon. There's enough proof just with my footage to change the entire world and to alarm the entire national security because I'm showing structures on the moon. So no, I'm not a big association, but I still was able myself, through my own work, my perseverance and sweat on my brow, as we say the expression, seriously, it changed my life, seeing this. I'd always thought a possibility of some structures being on the moon, but honestly, that was never what pushed me. It was the UFOs. But more and more, these geometrical shapes are coming up, and let me assure you and confirm to you, so long science, there is no way in hell or heaven that these geometrical shapes can form themselves. So this is a lot more than just geometrical shapes. It's city-like areas, literally city-like areas, even comparable to some Mayan findings here, areas, the way everything was set up and the lines going to and from the areas. Quite clearly, this is constructed, and I'm basing my guess on, quite simply, the clear evidence that I found. This should change every religious association. It should change everything. It defies all that we were told about space and the moon. So, on the moon, do you think it's not a lookout or something watching over Earth? Do you think it's not possible when you see all this construction? Whether it be ancient or recent, that doesn't matter. That's not what I'm trying to prove. I wasn't even trying to prove that there were structures, but I sure as hell am not going to hide them when I find them. There could be people up there. There could be people struggling just like we are struggling here. It could be just secret projects. It could be ancient. Maybe the government doesn't know about it. I don't think so, but lights inside of the craters lighting up. No, it's not the sun. It's someone on the moon. What are they doing up there? Let's get in a little closer. Imagine thinking of a project so sinister that they would have to leave the planet to hide, to do whatever they wanted to do. Imagine the ones that we trust to defend this planet. Imagine if they were the ones doing all these secret projects. If all the associations, military branches and governments and countries and, space associations, imagine if they were all together thwarting to be able to do these secret projects on other planets. When would this all have started? There are also lines leading into the surface. Blurry or not, the proof is there. Evidence is evidence. The same thing goes with everyone doing these secret projects and they're exploring other planets. This would be considered evidence. There really is someone on the moon, or definitely somebody visiting either the recent or ancient structures.
Aliens on the moon, they must mind. They're up there sitting down in that pontoon. They drop everybody off in their belly party. They pop and they jump and they come in here so soon. Yeah, aliens are up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter 'cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming soon.